Masquerade Chronicle Portland by Night, Season 2. I'm joined today by our lovely vampires.
Who are truly the undead today.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it.
I'm Keith, playing Danny O'Sullivan as normal.
I'm Jessie, playing Tabitha.
MJ playing Annika.
And I am Josh, your storyteller. It is daytime in Portland. Everybody is going about their day. Things are just peachy right now in the middle of Portland. There's definitely some tension, some frustration. The blood has been mixed with melancholic humors of late. So if that's not your particular humor of choice, it does seem to be rather prevalent. Everybody's bustling about and doing their thing, but you are not, because you're dead. Night begins to fall, and the blood begins to rouse. Vampires, please make your rouse checks.
Success.
Well,
Success.
after 3 sessions, I finally have hunger again. I always need invincible blood in it.
That ever familiar pull, that ever familiar voice in the back of your mind comes back to your conscious state.
Excuse us, we have a cat who doesn't know how to deal with things.
Doesn't know how to deal with anything. The night is early, and it's cold, but you wouldn't know that. You don't experience such burdens of the flesh anymore. However, it is early. And the first thing you hear is a loud boom. And then you notice it. The ever familiar licks of flame.
Frenzy check. Oh wait, I'm into fire.
Yeah, you are.
Easy check, which is...
Willpower.
That's my hunger.
No, you don't do
No?
hunger for
Cool.
Just
willpower.
pure will.
I'm pretty sure, isn't it?
Just willpower, yeah.
1 success.
I'm derping.
It's the one right below your hunger.
Oh,
your health.
thank you. So, giddy.
Oh, I still have marked my willpower from last time, too.
Oh, I only have 3. Which is this? I still have 1 hunger though.
I was just in shock. I heard feel heavily through
You
willpower.
Roll hunger
Oh.
with a frenzy check.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just your willpower.
Then.
Okay.
None.
Which is a fail.
Danny, the lucky soul, has practiced with fire so much that his beast now sees it as a joke. However, the other 2 of you are rolled immediately into the fear and frenzy of the beast trying to keep itself alive. As the flames lick up along the outside of your little manor and begin to climb up the walls, some of it coming inside from the outside. So it's clearly... Oh, I'm sorry. Danny, if you'd like, you can give me a streetwise plus...
I'd say.
Okay. Int roll?
Int or wits or resolve. Wits is the quick thinking, intelligence.
Wits and streetwise to know what kind of thing might have done this?
2 successes.
Okay. For you, it's fairly simple. This was obviously an incendiary grenade.
First things first. Well, incendiary grenade's gonna take a little time to burn in this cold. We have a few moments. Taking my time, loading my AR-10. Oh, those bastards. How'd I know they were gonna do this?
I'm running away from the fire.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Are you riding the wave, or are you choosing to try and be in control of what you're doing?
Try to be in control of what I'm doing?
Okay. So what is Tabitha doing then? And by the way, that's going to make the next frenzy a little harder to resist.
Because it's already coming kind of into the room.
Correct.
So it's going to be go out of the room and shut the door first.
Which room?
Nope.
This is near the very front room of the
Very
house.
front
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you're going to go deeper into the old wooden Gresham house.
There's windows. Go that way.
Okay.
Not in, but sideways.
Annika, do you choose to ride the wave, or do you wish to try and control your character for the frenzy?
I'm going to try to control my character for the frenzy.
What are you doing?
Well, she's been in panic situations before. The best way to avoid this kind of situation is out the front door.
You are not in your right mind.
Mm-hmm.
Your beast is telling you, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out or we'll die.
You can control it to a degree.
You can control it to a degree, but you are not cool-headed.
Okay.
You are hissing, you are spitting, fangs are bared. You are not in a good place.
So it's the quickest way out and away from the front door, which is currently on fire.
Where's the nearest window that she could just jump out of?
I'm heading to the side
The
where there
kitchen.
might be a window.
Okay. She tries to jump out the window in the kitchen.
You succeed of jumping through the kitchen window. You hear the sound of glass breaking as Annika hurls herself through the kitchen window.
I was going for a window on the other side.
Okay. You're going for another window?
Yeah.
Now the window's been peered, I'm going to look out front and see what I can see.
We don't go through the front windows, we go through the side.
Okay, but you're also going through a window in a panicked state. Are you opening it, or attempting to open it, or are you just
open it and then
realizing that you're an undead creature who doesn't give a tart and flying through it like she did?
Probably you're in frenzy.
Yeah, I'm in frenzy. Fucking go through it.
And you hear another window crash on the other side of the house.
I swear to God, these two don't know how to deal with anything.
And you two, in frenzy, flee the flame.
Do I see anything out the front door from the direction in which the grenade came?
Yes, there is a group of people marching through the street toward downtown Portland from Gresham with a whole bunch of signs, masks. A lot of them are screaming things like Black Lives Matter, Eat the Rich, No Justice, No Peace.
Do I would assume I have a ski mask.
Yes.
I'm gonna go back, slip that on, and then go try to slip into the crowd.
Excellent.
Right next to one of the guys. No justice, no peace. Does this have to do with that Floyd fellow I heard about?
we jumped forward then. Okay.
I don't know. That was the first time that we truly got the protest in Portland was with Floyd's death. So I was assuming.
There were more before that.
Okay. Then
But
I
this
don't
was
Patrick
That-
Cummins,
Breonna Taylor.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Breonna Taylor was also after Floyd.
Yeah, Taylor was after. I as the character don't know then who is the protesting for. The player would probably
No, I'm
have
fine
some
with
idea.
us jumping forward because we need to kind of catch up to the
Okay.
times anyway, so that's fine.
So just asking one of the guys, is this about that poor son Floyd that I heard about?
Yeah, man.
So
It's just-
horrible. They gunned him down like a dog.
No, man, they like kneeled on his neck for like 7 minutes. I apologize to anybody that's watching this. This is World of Darkness. Shit's dark. Anyway.
And we pay them to do this to us. I can't believe it.
Yeah, man, no justice, no peace.
I agree, there can't be any peace. We need to burn this. We need to burn it down to prove what we mean.
No, man. It's supposed to be a peaceful protest.
And where did Peaceful get King? Where did Peaceful get the Irish? Where did Peaceful get anyone? That's right, I'm inciting the street mob to go burn down Portland. I'm going to aim straight for Oliver Queen's area.
Oliver Queen?
Oliver Queen.
Oliver Queen, huh? So,
That's right, take out fucking Green Arrow, bitch! No, I'm
so
gonna
not
try to-
only are we skipping forward in time, but apparently we're universe hopping.
Yeah! No, McCormick.
Okay.
I am going to try to incite
We're
this
fine.
mob and direct it at the same time.
You notice that everybody in this crowd, everyone, period, and everyone for months has been wearing masks. It's probably pertaining to the virus that you've heard about.
Give me a charisma plus leadership check to direct this mob.
Oh, god damn.
I'm going to try to...
Would it be
that's gonna
charisma or
a-
would that be manipulation?
It's the same either way.
That's
Actually, this deception, I get one more die.
Wow.
So if two... Oh no, I'm going to spend a will on that. I only have 7. Can re-roll any number of the dice, so...
Any blank dice.
Oh,
so
well,
you're-
it's still red.
It's still a...
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. And if 5 is not enough, then it's a bestial failure.
5 is enough. So,
Okay.
Danny gets, maybe 10 guys, and he's spending the entire time they're marching to Portland. Going, yeah, blah, 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 getting these guys real fired up. And we'll get back to that later. You two
How can I
see
turn this to my advantage?
the house alight. It goes up like a tinder box in an oven. It's ridiculous how quickly it lights up. And you two are away from that.
I go
When
find Tabitha.
When you're finally able to come back to some semblance of control of yourself.
Well,
What? In the absolute hell.
I don't fucking know.
Why was the house on fire?
The only ah!
Hi, Tibby.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Suddenly, cat.
I love the screams of terror from Small Murder Machine.
You went straight to
damn
you
it.
across all of us.
You could have just done that on that side. No.
No, he's a giant baby and he wants attention from all 3 humans. And the camera. Because he's a camera whore. Anyway.
Anyway,
The only person to ask would be Danny at best.
hell is he?
I have no fucking clue.
No, just a small piece.
He has a cell phone.
Small piece.
All cops are bastards. Why do I have a feeling
That he would be part of that mob?
that he's in there?
Because he would.
You need to fit and hide. You know the easiest way to hide with these groups? Evidently with humans because of that stupid virus. A mask.
It is about that moment when Ajax and his group of rather well-muscled kindred men surround you, Baron.
Ajax?
Are you okay?
Well, I'm not on fire and I'm not, well, dead again.
We need to get you to a secure location.
What the hell happened?
Incendiary grenade. For the record, Baron, you did ask me to incite this group of people, so I have done my job as you requested. Granted, that was months ago. I'm not sure if you remember.
I do. And it
Well,
seems like your job is going spectacularly.
unfortunately, though, this was supposed to be a peaceful protest.
Somehow I have a feeling I know why it's not.
No, the incendiary grenade may have came... We have sources. We'll talk about it later. I don't want to talk about it out here on the
Later in
street.
private.
Later in private, yes.
He sees Annika as she speaks, and he goes, anybody want to take over here?
Shall we?
Yep. And they march in like a cone around the Baron. Ajax's house is like an apartment complex, but it somehow also looks like a compound.
You just...
Each of the kindred goes to their own respective domiciles within the compound, and he brings you to his place, which is Spartan, but obviously low end on the dollar scale.
Yeah. The slight internal judging.
You are welcome
We're
to
going
stay
to
here as long as necessary, Baron. I would rather you be safe than out there dealing with the rabble that I roused.
Oh boy, I'll teach you how to rouse a crowd.
You're not there.
No, but there is going to be a phone call. Speaking of
Ajax,
people missing, I have a phone call to make real quick.
is there a living quarter that is vacant?
Yes, there is.
I'm gonna go take over that one.
You are welcome to.
She leaves and goes to find the...
Why are you so butthurt?
I'm not.
The face, the body language. You are upset that your bulky Bruja doesn't like you,
No.
which is not your character.
No. Actually, she's pissed off at Danny right now. Because
Danny's gone.
just left.
And there's incendiary grenades that might have been from him. He's gone. There was high yield explosives.
It's not out of his...
It's not out of his character. So she's not mad at Ajax. She's mad at Danny. And
I'm picking up the phone. Ah, hello there.
Why am I not surprised I'm hearing the, rabble in the background?
That's right, boys. We got this. Stick it to the man.
What in the hell?
Don Dominican, thanks for talking to us, man.
hello.
Well, after slipping out of the house, I found these great lads. who bring to truth the matters of no justice, no peace.
No, you know that was set up by Ajax, right? That was plan.
Someone burned down my house. Someone would go kick in their door.
We. So it wasn't you who set the house on fire?
No!
Well, that solves that at least. We don't assume it's you.
If I'd set the house on fire, you never would have made it out.
She's not there.
Well, we're hidden. Ish. And I hope you're blending in.
Of course. We all have these nice black masks. That reminds me of the old days.
You do realize it's for that rumored virus going around, right?
Yeah, should. That's right, lads. Peace only brings us so far.
Ajax.
Yes, Baron.
Can you put on the news? This is going to get chaotic very quickly.
He hits a button, and his fairly old tube television comes on.
Remind me to upgrade you at some point.
Why?
Better quality.
Okay.
He has no interest. The Ventru is infuriated. Why don't you want Wilson status?
Well, why don't you want nice things? What?
About that topic I wish to discuss.
Yes.
There have been rumors of some unpleasant individuals in town lately.
Who?
Some government fed types, if you catch my meaning.
The thing we don't need.
Right.
Fantastic.
They may be using this upheaval as a guise.
Because of course they
Why, you would.
would. Yeah.
Dean
Yes,
is.
exactly.
Take advantage of an upheaval? Never.
Heart
This is a natural, organic process that should be respected.
So
Practically
full
sacred.
Yes!
of shit. So full of shit.
I'm a vampire. It's water, I swear.
It is. If you're not wearing lip gloss. Because that would be glitter. All over that. Anyway.
Just figured you might want to know. That might have been the rogue element in the mob.
More than likely. More than likely it was. The only reason that there would be an incendiary grenade in a supposedly peaceful protest.
I cannot remember for the life of me what your guys' sheets look like. One second. You give me a intelligence plus politics roll.
Intelligence plus politics?
Yep.
One success?
Not enough to know what they are exactly, but you do know that there are some feds that are able to track kindred.
this just got a lot more interesting. I have to get them off of our tail and put them maybe on Oliver's.
I mean, that would be a wise decision, but also don't... Well, you're the Baron. You do what you want.
No, I just have to play the game of chess. I'll figure out how to screw over Oliver in the process.
Please inform me when we reach the steel bridge.
Takes a couple hours, but you get there.
Because I'm going to try to slip away at the steel bridge right into the water. I'm legitly going to try to incite the mob by shooting my AR-10 into the ground as covertly as I can, and then falling into the water as though shot. I'm either going to panic them or drive them into a riot.
Instantly.
And here is where we go from truth to fiction.
Here's where this changes.
Who would ever incite a natural organic process? Definitely not Danny.
Oh, in a heartbeat.
Oh, in a heartbeat. He would.
It takes about 2 hours, but you get there.
Mm-hmm. Manipulation and stealth, or dexterity and stealth?
I would do manipulation and stealth.
I will happily take another dice. I will happily spend a willpower and go down to only 5 active willpower to get more than 2 fucking successes.
And it's black dice only. Black
Oh,
blanks.
I thought it was any
You
blank.
can't re-roll hunger dice.
Ah, it's been a minute. Oh, well, that got me absolutely nothing. Well, still 2. Not inconsequential, it's above average, which is 0, I think. I don't know. It's been a while. I don't know the list. It's been a minute.
So, you do shoot the gun.
And then...
A few people see you shoot the gun. But then you fall into the water as if shot.
Mm-hmm.
So a good portion of the crowd does not see what happened. They just see the falling body off the side of the bridge. As for... God, I needed coffee this morning.
We all need the
As for the few that saw you, they're trying to yell over them what is now a din of a crowd.
Especially the ones that I incited to violence. About how there was going to be violence and everything like that.
What did he do?
He's in the back.
Or whatever, leave him in the
He went
bag.
full I fits, I sits. Okay. What?
So 5 leadership to incite them that there's going to be violence. We can only solve things with violence. And then this. Yes, this works for me.
So, as we know from real life history,
Real life isn't history. Though.
these protests were not this bad. But now people have torches, and they have water bottles, and they have thermoflasks, anything they can grab.
Soup.
Soup.
Soup for their family,
Brains.
anything they can grab, they are now improvising as a weapon as they storm across the steel bridge. The few that saw what you did, they're going home.
I don't blame them. They're the smart ones. They realize that there's a plant.
Breaking news, the Portland Police Bureau has declared an unlawful assembly near the steel bridge. They have had reports that shots have been fired and at least 1 casualty has taken place.
Somehow, Some way,
From inside the crowd.
this is Danny's fault. What?
She's not there with Tabitha. She went to her own little room now.
Yes, I know.
So quick to jump into conclusions.
What's your hunger at?
1.
Okay, just check.
Somehow, some way, this is Danny's fault.
Yeah. As you continue to watch the news, you see as this crowd clashes with police using improvised weapons, starts breaking the windows and doors to nearby businesses, starts charging the federal courthouse building. It's bad. Buildings are being lit on fire. Luckily, it's fire on TV, so you don't have to worry about a frenzy check.
Thank God.
There are multiple injuries, and the police have now announced that if the crowd does not disperse, they will have no choice but to use lethal ordnance, because they've already tried rubber bullets and they've already been trying tear gas, and it is not dispersing the crowd. Way to go, Danny.
Enjoy your dominion, Oliver. You wanted Portland. You got it.
And yet it's working!
For this night, I see how this goes long term.
I didn't even know about the feds, but there's feds in the crowd. Oh, this makes it so much better. When Oliver's trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, he very well may blame the feds. Really?
Bro!
What the heck, man?
He's up here because he's so hard up. That cat.
You did this to him.
I'm going to float a full bridge down before getting myself out to water. Make it a good distance away before trying to call an Uber. The ski mask is floating downriver.
Okay.
Well, I am in my room. I call Tibby.
I am watching the chaos unfold.
And so it unfolds. And continues to unfold. Your phone is ringing off the hook from Kindred in Portland that were working for you.
I'm now answering phone calls like a secretary. For myself.
Most of them sound like they're in a full-blown panic, if not a frenzy themselves. Get me out of here! Get me out of here! This is not what I signed up for!
I just... Get yourselves out of bed for this night.
Come back across the bridge.
Come back across the bridge.
About 20 minutes later, an Uber car pulls up in front of the complex, and out steps our wonderful Irishman, beaming.
A little wet.
Ah! Dude!
There you go. What? It's effective.
He's still trying.
Ah! No, he's pushing on my leg with his claws.
Focus.
Yeah, I know. Apparently this is how we're going to get focused. So,
Uh-huh.
can I just come in and out?
Door slamming. She comes down.
Danny, what the hell did you do?
Daniel was sobbing. Why did you put our house on fire? And
You
she
didn't put the
swings at him.
Ooh, give me that strength. Plus brawl check.
Sing either way.
And I
And
sing you
you're
out
hungry.
of hunger.
Yep.
Okay. That's a lot.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that is 4, 5, 6.
My dodge
7,
does not
8,
pass.
9.
Yep, my dodge does not work.
That fist collides.
Owie.
And it collides.
Mm-hmm.
Danny, boom!
Annika could hit, but at wrong target.
Danny, can you please take 2 points of superficial damage?
She wasn't in the room when it was explained.
Annika, well, that was a good hit. Wrong target.
What do you mean wrong target? He's the only one that would blow up our house.
No, he's not.
Right in the middle, right in front of everybody.
Clang, clang.
Sorry, buddy, you gotta get off. And I dropped the die.
I'm reminding you. Elizabeth Rebranded.
Alexa, shut up.
Just leaning and whispering very as gently as I can to not to Tabitha, to Annika. If you ever hit me like that again in public, I'll leave you out to see the sun tomorrow. If I wanted you dead, you never would have made it out of the house. And that is 4 successes on an intimidation check versus her willpower. I think of 2 or 3.
Okay, roll your willpower.
I still need that.
No, there's no blood.
I'm
willpower.
sorry. No. It's an intimidation check. It's not
Yep.
versus will.
Oh, okay, I thought it was versus willpower.
Composure?
Roll composure. And you can choose between insight or counter intimidation.
Well, my intimidation is 2, so I'm gonna go with counter intimidation. So I still need that, and it's what?
Composure.
Composure. So 2. So F4. One success.
1 success. So you are cowed. For sure. You definitely know that he is fully capable of doing that. And you don't have the means of will right now to
Both of you inside.
not immediately feel frightened.
Both of you inside.
Hey, Gertie, let's go inside.
Ajax, can you turn the TV off so this one doesn't get to see the chaos that he's caused?
Chaos.
Click.
Yes. Chaos.
What chaos might that be?
Oh, I don't know. The riots in downtown.
There's riots.
Danny, you're not that smooth. Especially when I heard them all in the background of our last phone call.
Yeah, there was a group I was walking with. It's the quickest way to escape from whatever was happening. Blend in. At least I was able to ascertain my escape.
Somehow I'm guessing that you were the one who fell into the water and got quote-unquote shot.
I don't know about shot. I'm quite fine. But yeah, I fell into the water. I figured it was my easiest way to escape in case there was anyone watching.
Please give me that deception check.
That's to...
About to say, manipulation and presence or performance?
That depends on whether or not you want to use your presence or whether or not you're trying to perform.
And it'd be composure plus insight?
Yes. No.
No? Or no, not composure.
Not composure. It'd be wits plus insight. That's the same. Wow.
My insight's 2 and my wits are 2.
A draw.
Yep.
2 and 2.
Well, I mean, you're not stupid. You definitely know he's not telling the truth.
The degree.
But you also don't feel like he's necessarily lying to you. You're not stupid. You know that your attempt at a bluff didn't quite work so well.
I'm just looking at him deadpan.
And just simply, hey, I walked with them. I talked with them. I may have shared some of my personal opinions, having been someone who lived through actual unrest, like this, in a police state. When we reached the bridge, I did decide that the best way for me to make my egress before I went into McCormick's territory was to pretend to be shot and fall off the bridge. Better than going over there and inciting old Oliver.
I had to answer so many damn phone calls today to get people out of there. Do you know how long it took me to get them in there?
Is Annika just busy fuming in a corner somewhere?
Or cowed and angry.
No.
That's what it means. She'd be fuming.
Yep.
I'm not doing anything else, but I am pissed.
As for what happened to the house, I'm not sure. It was an incendiary grenade when I woke up.
Ajax, would you care to explain to them?
Well, we have feds in town. And my sources told me that they were part of the mob.
No. This could work out in our favor then, maybe.
No, they're the kind of feds that look for us.
Oh, I understand. That would explain the bombing of the house. But if the mob is currently attacking all of downtown, which McCormick claims is his dominion, is there any way we can't possibly seed little whispers among the kindred that maybe those feds were there for him?
It's a possibility. But we all need to keep our heads down.
Oh, that I agree with. Move to the ground, that's me.
He's a man with his hand on the pulse of the people.
I mean, stay here.
Why would I need to go anywhere else? This place is beautiful.
At least until I can get some NOS to check it out and see if the things are safe.
Let me take a look around. What more
I'll
could
join
you ask
them.
for?
Again with the deadpan stare from the Ventru.
I'll join them. He goes, no, I'd rather not. NOS have a tendency and an ability to get in and out of places quickly and quietly.
That's why they make excellent spots.
I possibly could. I have the same abilities of them in that regard. I can move unseen and unheard.
Unheard, not like tonight.
If you would like me there, Ajax. If not, I'll stay here. You're in charge of security, and I trust your wisdom in the matter.
No offense, Danny, but you do tend to be a bit of a rogue element.
None taken. As I said, not only are you in charge of the security here, but I'm in your house. I am a humble guest.
Baron, would you like me to proceed with that?
Yes.
Then it will be taken care of.
Best course of action.
In
If
the
that
back
is-
of your mind, you hear that familiar voice. Ah, one of the descendants of the philosopher kings, a proper Bruja. See how he curtails. See how he bows. This is how they should have been.
Well, if that is all,
There's a small pleased smile.
if this is all, are we done?
Yeah.
She gets up, walks out, slams the door.
Give me the strength check.
She's shouting at the door. I wouldn't burn down my house with the Xbox still in it, girl. All my high scores and saves.
So, you don't have an account.
Probably one of those times that I don't want to break the door.
Well, maybe not. You're a former IRA soldier. You may not know about the cloud yet.
I refuse to use
success.
it.
That's on her hunger die.
That's on my hunger die.
But it's a success.
But it is a success.
It's not a critical failure either. Thankfully.
You don't break the door.
Good.
It is, however, just a little bit more squeaky than it was before.
Her temper.
And now that unrest has lit its fire in Portland, and we are several months ahead of where we were in episode 1. I believe that this would be an excellent place to call it for today. We will see you in 2 weeks for the next episode of Portland by Night. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate everybody that helps us keep the channel running. Michaela, Arturo, we are going to be reaching out to you guys very soon, especially you, Michaela, because Astrid will be making her grand appearance very soon.
Nice.
Thank you all for joining us, and have a good day. Don't forget to nerd out and watch your necks.